Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Homeschool with me, Miss Smith. So if you are watching this video, you should have a packet that looks like this. Okay, there's a letter at the top and then a column of days, writing in ELA, and math assignments. If your packet looks different, if it says grade 2 or grade 4, pause this video and go to a different one because this is not the video for you. If it is the video for you, great, you're in the right place. Just keep watching and I'll explain what you need to do for ELA and math, and I'll also do a couple other things just to keep it fun and interesting. So, welcome to day 1 of your distance learning packets. Hopefully today is Tuesday, March 17th, also known as St. Patrick's Day. If it's not and you started a little bit early, maybe you started a little bit late, no worries, but for my purposes, I'm going to imagine that it is St. Patrick's Day for everyone. So welcome and happy St. Patrick's Day. So the first thing I want to go over is what is expected of you for ELA, which means reading and writing, okay? The first thing that you're expected to do is a few pages of SBAC test prep, okay? So this SBAC test prep are questions that look really similar to questions you'll see on the SBAC test. These questions are a little bit difficult, so feel free to email me or have mom or dad or someone else help you with these questions to make sure that you are understanding them and asking for help where you need it. A couple of these are some writing questions. I know question 2 and 3 are asking you to input a student's opinion in an opinion paper, and one is asking you for some details from the passage. So make sure that you are answering those as best you can. Take your time on them and just do your best. We're not expecting perfection, we're just expecting you to try, okay? The last thing that you need to do is just a 1-page sheet, okay, about where you live. So this is something that you should hopefully memorize. It's important to know the answers to the different places that you live, but definitely have mom or dad or someone at home help you if you don't know your continent, your hemispheres, your planet, anything like that. You're also going to draw a picture of your home and list 5 places in your town that you go to, preferably not when you're on quarantine, but maybe you go there on quarantine. So 5 of your favorite places that you go in town, meaning in Enfield, Connecticut, okay? You're not talking about in our country like Disney World, specifically in our town of Enfield. Those are the 2 things being asked of you for ELA. I think the SBAC questions might take you a little bit longer than the Where I Live page. So if you want to do one, take a break and do the next, totally fine. Whatever you want to do is great. So now I want to break it up a little bit and do something that I call Tidbit Tuesday. So just like our morning meetings usually have a theme, while we're not in school, every day is going to have a theme. So I'm calling today Tuesday because it's Tuesday for me. Hopefully it's Tuesday for you. And Tuesday is going to be called Tidbit Tuesday. That's where I'm going to give you a little bit of information, tidbit, small bit, about a topic for you to learn a little bit more about. Today's topic, because it's also the holiday of today, is St. Patrick's Day. So, St. Patrick's Day was named the friendliest day of the year by the Guinness Book of World Records. Legend has it that St. Patrick, who the day is named after, stood on a hill in Ireland and banished all the snakes from the island. Now, that would be something interesting to research and learn more about. And other names for the holiday include the Feast of St. Patrick and St. Patrick's Day. And in 1991, March was proclaimed Irish American History Month in the United States. So this is a month where we honor those people that are Irish and American. Pretty cool. So that is your tidbit of information about St. Patrick's Day. Moving on, I want to talk to you about your expectations for math today. Your math packet should look like this. Should say 4th grade distance learning math. And here we have 3 things that we need to do today. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is just like our normal math homework, it is a column of fact fluency practice. Okay, so you just need to do the 2 columns that say day 1. Okay, just doing the 2 columns that say day 1, their multiplication and division. Have mom or dad or someone at home check to make sure they are correct. Next is a word problem of the day. This is just one word problem, not the whole page. Okay, so you're doing word problem number 1 about the So Fun shop, and that is it, because these are word problems of the day. After you finish that, there are 3 pages of information and problems related to place value. We talked about place value in the beginning of the year, so this should be just a review on where numbers are, what numbers mean, and how we answer questions about those numbers. Lastly, there is a game that you can play, and there are 2 pages of rules. This is the first page, which tells you about the game, and then the second page, which tells you about the game. You also need the set of cards on the second to last page of this packet right here. So you need to cut out these cards, and don't lose them or don't throw them away, because you'll need them for other activities later on in the packet. So make sure you put them in a baggie or somewhere safe when you're done playing this game. Once you cut out all the cards, read the directions and play the game with mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, yourself, or even your dog or cat, whoever you feel like playing the game with. That is all that is expected of you in math and ELA today. So it's a pretty easy day. We're just easing you into the home learning. Hopefully you enjoy your distance learning. And remember, if you have any questions or you need help with something, anything like that, please have mom or dad email me, message me on Blooms, anything that you need help with, I'm here for you, and I will be responsive to emails and Blooms messages. Okay, so last thing I want to do today is our joke of the day. So here's our joke. It's St. Patrick's Day themed, of course. What is a leprechaun's favorite cereal? Lucky Charms, of course. So that is all for Homeschool Day 1 with Miss Smith. I hope you enjoy your day.